Hello, if we haven't met yet, I am Tilly. I am a part-time athlete riding for the Movistar esports team. I also work in construction and this is going to be a pretty busy week for me, so I thought I would document a week in my life to give you an insight into juggling a career with sport and everything in between. I do my best to take my camera along to everything I'm doing this week, and I thought I would start on a Sunday because it is the first day of the week. Also, it's the day before I go back into the office, so it's a good day to show my prep, and then I'll finish again on the weekend, which is, I think, the best way to do this. I usually ride on Zwift, but my Whoosh are hosting the UCI World Championships and they are coming up very fast in a couple of months, so it's time to get on there and do some racing, get used to the platform and put me in the best chance to go to Abu Dhabi for the final in October. Not looking great out there. I think I might ride indoors. What you're seeing is the day off morning routine, so oats and an instant coffee, and I am not a fussy person, definitely not a coffee snob, so it suits me just fine. So I eat that on the couch while I read a book if I've got nowhere to be in the morning. And now we're on to our pre-ride. Oh yes, so I weigh myself, make sure I'm on track, 61.1, looks good. I like to do just like a 40 or 50 minute ride, pretty much no goal for this. I don't know what you're supposed to do in a pre-ride, whether you're supposed to do some sprints, but I just ride and it works for me, I don't know. Done my pre-ride, had my breakfast, a protein shake, showered. I'm just working on a little bit of planning, but it's just about time to make some lunch. I'll also prep my food for the week. And then yeah, it'll be about just starting to race prep for tonight. Races at 6 p.m. It is my first time racing the Sunday Race Club and there are some absolute hitters in this. Like, some of these women are so powerful. So just prepping some rice for the week, and usually I cook this with like a can of coconut cream, but I've decided to make the decision to switch to light coconut milk, and this is all in pursuit of my Abu Dhabi dreams. Yeah, so I'm hoping that does something. I'm really not domestic, just for the record, so if you're judging how I'm cutting this tomato, it's warranted. So here's what my burrito slash taco is looking like. I don't even know what to call it because I'm putting rice in it just for an extra bit of energy. It's got avocado, tomato, lettuce, chicken, tasty cheese, light version of course. Just on a plain white tortilla wrap. I use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. My boyfriend told me that one. That sounds like he told me I should be using yogurt instead of sour cream, which is not the case, just for the record. Anyway, that's the final look. It's pretty good. So I take this time to meal prep for my week, just so I've got lunches to take to work, so I'm not spending money on eating out, but more importantly, I'm not eating unhealthy. This does not seem like enough food for 3 or 4 days, but it is all I will eat for lunch. Okay, so I've just been prepping for my week, planning outfits, what rides I have to do, but most importantly looking at the course for tonight and just chatting to a couple of friends about how Whoosh generally works, like what, how the drafting works and the algorithm and things, so that I am prepared. And it's just after 4, so I've come downstairs to look at my setup and make sure I've got everything that I need. I'll do my bottles, I'll get dressed, and yeah. This is where the magic happens. Okay, so I'm just warming up now. It's 25:26. I was rushing because I decided I was going to flip my whole setup in the garage. And I have done that. I've got 2 bottles of water, some electrolytes in this one, I do have a gel as well, so I'll probably have that when the race starts, or 15 before. I don't know. I'm gonna record the race for another edit on my first experience racing on my Whoosh. Yeah, but it's all systems go, so wish me luck. That was my final sprint. I came across the line in 11th, giving it everything I had. It was super tough, and I'm actually really surprised that I was able to come 11th. Time is of the essence getting to bed ahead of work tomorrow, so it was a tiny bit of leftover spaghetti and sculling milk to get my protein in. I don't usually eat before training or getting to work, but I hadn't had much post-race, so a bit of yoga and apple. There's all the food I've got to fit in my backpack. And off we went. I went the long way for a bit of recovery along the Yarra Boulevard. I'm lucky to have amazing end of trip facilities at work, so I have a shower, put on my fit for the day, here it is. First things first, before I get stuck into my work, is I make my coffee and my breakfast, which is always oats, to make sure I'm refueled and the body and mind is going to make it through to the end of the day. 7:30, about to go home. I thought I'd show you the amazing view of the city at night. Okay, I am not doing too bad for time. It's 9:15 and I'm pretty much ready for bed. I've had my shower, got home at just about 8, quick meet and greet with my housemate's partner's baby, and I also ordered my mum some flowers. They're so pretty. It's her birthday, so they're gonna arrive at her house tomorrow. And yeah, I just have to decide if I'm committing to my workout in the morning, because it's going to be really early and it's 10 today tomorrow, which means something. So it's going to be a stressful day. I'd like to get in as early as possible, so to fit my workout in before that is going to mean not a lot of sleep tonight, which means compromised self on 10 today, which isn't ideal. So we'll see how we go. One last task for the day, uploading everything from this SD card. I told myself I've got to do this as I go along every night, otherwise it'll just compound and I will never get to editing this. That's day 1 of the working week down. It's about 7:30 and I'm just walking to the station now, a bit later than I had planned. How beautiful is this wattle? I should have rethought my shoe choice today. My toes are getting wet. So today is 10 today, which means it will be a bit hectic, rushing a little bit. So basically how tendering or winning your work works in construction is we have cost planners who put together a price for how much a job is going to cost to build. My role as someone that coordinates the submissions is I pull everything together along with all the information that might be required as part of the returnable schedules, and the client will be people like developers or government, anybody that wants to build something. They supply an RFT or a request for tender, and there's different processes and different ways that'll go, but typically you're competing with 3 other builders to win a project, put together a good price, etc, etc. So today's tender day, meaning it's due today. We're submitting for a school, so I'm getting in a little earlier just to make sure I'm there for any support that people might need. I typically get my stuff done as much as possible, and at the last minute I have to put everything together once the price is done, so that will be my day. How are you feeling about tender day?
Exciting.
I promise I do actually love my job.
Go, Chelsea Pop!
Hi, welcome to a week in my life.
Hello, hello.
Yourself.
Hi! PNC.
And we're back in the dark, cold, wet, riding to boxing. So work actually pays for our staff to do boxing classes Wednesday mornings, which I'm obsessed with.
Sorry, go.
Are you messing with my video?
No.
I do an hour on the bike after boxing usually, but this week I joined everyone for a cool down coffee because I've got a lot of work to do and wanted to get stuck in.
Hands are from Dish, and my scarf is from Switzerland. Got Sambas, Princess Polly.
Something else to put in this week was meeting with a broker, so I put that in over lunchtime. Time to go to dinner, I'm exhausted. This is my commuter bike dinner fit. Scratch socks, my new obsession. Happy birthday!
You made me say
I
something.
can see what you're doing.
Why does it have
I want you to say.
Fun fact, I have 6 brothers and sisters, so this is actually a small selection, but my little brother was up from Tassie, so we're celebrating his birthday with the Melbourne crew. I'm trying to get home, it's close to 10, finished dinner. Dinner was amazing, but like, my rear light has run out of batteries. My chain just came off. I'm taking so many wrong turns because I'm trying to find a safe way to get home. Alas, we endure. I'm not going to film again tonight because I just know the mood I'm in, so I'll be straight home into bed. Going to try and train in the morning, but I might be too tired because honestly today was a struggle. So we'll see what the morning brings. If I'm on the trainer, great, and if I'm not, so be it, because I got to get through one more day of work and an event tomorrow night. I don't have much time for a proper fit check. Here is my fit for the day. And I'm just wearing runners because life's hard and you gotta be comfortable. I sort of got up at 6 and I was like, I could do 45 minutes. And then I was like, but just like physically I'll be drained and it'll be hard to get through my day and my night. So I didn't exercise. There goes my train. It is gonna be like super windy today, so I decided not to ride. Last day of my working week. Yeah?
I can't wait for you to put this vid together.
Okay.
What? Hey guys. Hey guys. Uniqlo, jeans, Zara, and Sambas. This is my face. My bodysuit's from Kmart and my jacket's from Naked. Ooh.
Savers Frankston. Savers Dandenong, actually. Yeah, would you believe?
Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I'm off to an appointment through my EAP with work. Employee assistance program, so a psychologist appointments covered by work. Amazing. Kim! Hey! I cried. After my lunch appointment, finished off the day and then jumped on a tram to get to the Zwift Ride launch at the Rafa Clubhouse. This is Nabu! He's coming away from Japan!
Australia!
It's really dark. Just past 9 o'clock and I'm almost home looking over from the station. That was a really fun night. That is the last day of my working week done. Thank goodness. Tomorrow is another sort of big day though, so I don't know, but different kind of big, so I'm sure I'll survive. I've got to do openers ahead of a community women's bike ride on Saturday, so see what time I have to set the alarm, but hopefully not too early. Yum. Doesn't look amazing, but. Morning. So I got up a bit before 7. I got home last night and doom scrolled for a bit too long. So I went to bed about 10:30. And yeah, it was nice to have a little sleep in, but it does mean that I'm now behind schedule. I've had breakfast, a little coffee, and I've just been on the laptop since then putting together a rate quote for a brand. Yeah, and now I have to do openers before heading to the skate park place. It's indoors because it is raining outside. Luckily the skate park is indoors. But yeah, I'm meeting boys there, so we're gonna have a little play and then come back here and head into the city on the tram. I better get cracking because I'm already behind schedule. But at least I've had 8 hours sleep, so. I left very late and I've just arrived. It's 11:30.
Nah, you're lying.
Yummy?
So yum, 11 out of 10. Got the chicken chuck.
The chicken shack.
That's one.
I think we're
In the city. That's a Mr. Trump. And we jump.
We made it.
It's light down there. There's a light being in the city. Or
And they're gone.
Chips.
Oh yes, just throw
Oh,
chips
the
out.
chips.
They might come in.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this vlog, and if you can't tell, I'm a little worn out. It's funny though, seeing how I deteriorate day after day after day of like, you know, work, deadlines and schedules, and yeah, I think I would struggle to have less than 3 days off. I've worked full time for how long, and then going part-time, and it's like you realise, yeah, just how yeah, just how I don't remember what I was saying. Saturday, 6 a.m. Heading to MAP's Radical Women's Ride, the first of its kind, a fast-paced bunch ride for women. Very cool.
How are you feeling this morning, Kelly?
I'm feeling great. Just did the end of Mount Pleasant.
There we go.
Really put me to the sword, which was fantastic.
I just want to go hard with you.
Okay, home, showered and happy because I can finally get to work on my content ideation for this brand and just tick a few things off my list. Just ease up, have a drink before I do it all again on Monday. There you go, that is a busy typical week in my life. Riding, working and spending time with friends and family. I will say that was an exceptionally busy week in terms of social commitments. I don't usually have that many in one week, so that was kind of exceptional. Since recording, it's been a week or two and my focus has definitely shifted. That was a very balanced week, I would say, in terms of giving my time and attention to each part of my life. Whereas the zone that I'm in now with Esport World Championships coming up in about 5 weeks is I am prioritizing riding and training and I am very dedicated. I will not do overtime at work and I'll say no to social commitments to make sure I'm getting enough sleep so I can keep training as hard as I'm wanting to train. So yeah, hopefully I can put out another video that sort of shows that side of the balance equation when focus shifts, because I can sort of show my whole lead up into the World Champs and how I train and things. Being able to have multiple streams of income, being able to dedicate myself, my energy to different things, strive towards different goals is, yeah, really good. I'm happy and I'm not burnt out in any one area. I do feel that I have the best of all worlds. Energy management is such a big thing, so as you saw, it's tiring, but I like to work hard, so I sort of enjoy that. If you are interested to know more about how to sort of develop a lifestyle like this, I'm happy to share some of the financial decisions, performance decisions, or just like things that I've done to land myself into this position where I can have a career and be an athlete and still have relationships and be a happy person. I'm happy to share any further wisdom. Of course, you know what to do, just leave a comment. I will get back to you, and yeah, hopefully you see more of these types of videos because I really like sharing. As tiring as it can be, taking a camera around and trying to film everything and then editing it all together, I do enjoy it. So I'm sure you'll see plenty more of this, so subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.